see a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, you know what they see? Call him a fucking skin.
Everybody, this is Erico here. Hope you all are doing well and processing everything that's been going on. And we continue to fight, especially people of my beautiful skin complexion, fighting for something that should have been given to us 400 plus years ago. There's something that I want to say, especially being someone involved in loving East Asian culture and specifically K-pop. We as fans who are black should not be begging anybody for solidarity. We should not be begging anyone to support us. I also do not believe that we should be even saying thank you to people who want to stand with us as allies. If anything, K-pop has capitalized off of many things that black people have done in America and in South Korea. And if people want to stand as allies for the Black Lives Matter movement, they should be doing that because deep down in their heart, that's what they want to do genuinely as a human being, to support other human beings from being slaughtered in the streets. You shouldn't be doing it because you feel like that you putting on your Instagram is a way for people to see you as a good person. You shouldn't be doing it to show how much money you've donated to the cause. You shouldn't be doing it because you feel like that people are putting pressure on you to do it. Do it because deep down, this is what you yourself want to do. You are doing this because you want to support our fight. But the people who are non-black are allies, but they are not the core of this movement. We, black people, are the core of this movement. It's always been us leading this from the civil rights movement. Even then they were allies, but they were just that, allies. If you want to support us, please do it because that's how you feel inside. It doesn't make any sense that there are people that look like me that love K-pop that are sitting begging for idols to raise their voices, and they have been begging for over a week. And then when they do beg and fight among the other fandoms, they get a copy and pasted message that just seems so hollow. And not only that, but two other groups did the exact same thing. You could tell that a publicist did these messages. And it would have felt so much more sincere had we gotten it from the group themselves, because it wouldn't have felt so robotic and so deprived of life. That's how I felt when I saw these messages. Now, if that's how they wanted to do it, that's how they do it. Black people should not be saying anything to anybody non-black about this. We should be supporting each other. There are people out there on the front lines that are fighting. You need to be extending your hands to supporting them. There are people that are in the hospital that are hurt. There are businesses and stores and homes in the black community that need funds to be restored. All that energy you all are putting into these idols and fighting with each other and saying what's not enough and going to people's comments and telling them they need to open up their pockets and donate, you wasting your energy on the wrong thing. And it really shows me that there are people that don't understand the value in their beauty. They don't understand the power that we have as black people. And what you're doing, you're looking for validation and you shouldn't be. You're looking for it in the wrong place. There are idols that have spoken out who you could tell were very sincere. And they were sincere because it really led back to them talking to their own people more so than talking to the Black Lives Matter movement. Tiffany from Girls' Generation, I am not a huge fan of hers. Never was really a huge fan of Girls' Generation. However, she literally made an Insta story with bullet point. And it talked about how she was going inward to her own people and showing how to be an ally. This is what we need from people who are not black. We don't need you policing us. We don't need you telling us how we should feel. We don't need you to tell us how to be outraged. You have no right. The only thing you need to be here for is support and to make sure this doesn't happen again. Because the scariest part of this whole thing is that when it's no longer a trending topic, we gonna still be left alone holding the baton. And everybody else is going about their own lives. And I feel like sometimes that a lot of people are jumping on this because it is a worldwide thing and so many people are in on it. However, there's a lot going on outside. There are people playing African music outside. You guys, I mean, people are feeling it right now. I mean, we trying to find self-love any way that we can. Because we are tired, and a lot of us who are really woke know that this is not going to end anytime soon. So people putting up black squares on their social media and there's nothing behind it, to me that was completely useless. Because if you're not using that to signify that you're helping out black businesses or helping out black people in the black community, putting up that black square means nothing. Now, I know that people do it because it was easier to do instead of putting Black Lives Matter or really being political on their platform. If you want to donate, donate. But you don't need to tell us about it. You can just put, that you donated. If that's what you want to do, if you want to let people know that you did contribute, okay. I don't like that I see people, especially Korean artists, K-pop idols, putting that they donated and they're putting the amount of money that they donated. You are not getting a cookie from me. You're not getting a pat on the back for donating a large sum of money. You should really be addressing the anti-blackness in your own communities. Because if you're in Korea, we need action right now. No matter where a black person goes in this world, we always have something against us. And that needs to change. But people who have platforms in the K-pop community, who are artists, who are just posting stuff up, that have a platform and there's nothing behind it, I'd rather you be behind the scenes doing something to help out than for you putting it out in the open and giving people validation and saying, oh yeah, look, I'm not racist, I'm a good person. That does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. We need people to be our rocks, if you want to, for this long fight. Because it doesn't just end with the few people that they're talking about in the media. It is way more people than just them from months and months ago. And something really has to give. So if you're not trying to educate yourself before you open your mouth, keep your mouth closed. There are some idols that mention the police in the same breath that they mention the Black Lives Matter movement. That is so culturally insensitive. And it shows me that you know nothing about this cause and nothing about our plight, because there are people out here that are really fighting. So, people who are not black, continue to educate yourself. Continue to learn more. Check the people in your circles and in your own race. I might give you a head nod. I might smile. I'm not thanking you. Because to me, those are like personal thank yous to us. So, black people, we got to keep on keeping on. We are beautiful. We are vulnerable. We are strong. And we will continue to fight. We will not be silenced. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram, also a blog on East Asian pop culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And you gotta remember, be real, stay real, live in the real. And I will be back.